Hello there, nice, good people. Well, hopefully today's show will be better than yesterday because yesterday was not good. So I had to shut it down early. There's too much negativity. So hopefully today it'll be more positive. I like positive myself. Those that like negative go elsewhere. Plenty of negative out there, and I'm not one of them to enjoy it. So nope, I'm not one of them. So yep, yeah. I went to the grocery store. Well, got some groceries, and yeah. Oh, Dave, hi. Okay, you're on again. You always seem to be on all the time. Amazing. Hmm. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, so, yeah, it's, well, yeah, anything can happen in life, Dave. As the saying goes, anything can happen. Anything. You'll be very surprised how things happen. Things can happen in every single way, really. People don't realize it. Yeah, people just don't realize it. So far, I've been lucky. My vehicle hasn't been scratched or anything. Yeah, it's kind of colors fading a little bit since it's outside all the time. Of course, it's going to happen. And then when you live by factories that shoot out junk, that's not going to help your body in the vehicle. But that's the way it is. What can you do? What can we do? It's the way it is. I know one thing. Pretty soon, I got to do a traveling. I'll figure out some place to travel. It won't be that far, but you know, wish it was, but wish it was. But I want to do it before Thanksgiving because around the Thanksgiving time they'll boost the gas prices up again. Because every major holiday they'll boost those gas prices up. Yeah. See, where I live now it's between 2.94 and about 3.09 a gallon right now. But it can be boosted up to 3.70 on Thanksgiving. You never know. No, uh-uh. No, I'm not going to go anywhere. Or maybe I will go somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if I will or not. That's a tough decision because Thanksgiving Day is a good time to travel. It's a good time to travel because the lack of vehicles. That's a good time to travel actually. Yeah, that's one good day to travel. Now Christmas Day, well, Minnesota, you better have 4-wheel drive if it snows too much. But then during let's see, what's another day? Travel. Um, oh yeah, during the when they have that stupid Super Bowl on that football game, that's a very good time to travel. Hardly any vehicles on the road. Either that or I'll have my own show or something. I don't know, one or the other, because I don't watch that. I don't even watch football at all anymore. I think I quit watching football kind of around the 80s. The 90s, I really stopped, and I watched that Super Bowl with Brian. Brian kept, as I recall, okay, I try not to remember players, but I remember one player. Brian just kept screaming and hollering about Peyton Manning getting sacked. I told him, I said, Brian, can't you see the blockers aren't blocking for the poor guy? Because they weren't. Really, they were hardly blocking for him at the time. Now you couldn't tell him anything. Yeah, but then after that, I vowed to stay away from that. Nah, okay. All right. This is for some other time, though. It's this is no. Okay. Yeah, I might as well. I might as well. I was gonna try to not have it too much, but okay. And for this time, yeah, I know. I'm gonna. Ouch. Yeah. No, that's mm-hmm. No, it's okay. That's all right. Might as well. Might as well start flying a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to do it too much because you do it too much and you don't get anything done. Plus, if you don't have a sober driver with you, you don't want to really drive because with my luck, I'll be pulled over by law enforcement. Don't need that. Yeah. Oh, just like that time, I know I've mentioned in other shows, but where that one time I was flying around after smoking with Brian, and I said, "Hey, Brian, I don't want to drive today, okay?" "No, all right, all right, let's go." And after that, he wanted me to drive around someplace. I said, "Brian, I'm stoned. I don't want to drive." "Oh, come on, man. Come on, you all right? You'll do all right." I said, "I don't feel like driving." And I did. And I'll tell you, I was flying around. It's hard to fly when you drive. Very hard. Now, video games, it's fun. When you fly around and drive in video games, that is fun. And going as fast as you can, it gets trippy. But when you like drive around in real life on public roads where law enforcement can pull you over, that's no fun. Because that day I was driving around, they had the Brooklyn Park women's golf tournament. Yeah, you should have seen the police. You should have seen the people. It was just loaded with cops. I said, Brian, look at all these cops around here. It's hard for me to drive the damn car. You know, Ray. How did Brian know? It was flying himself, at the time. Brian was flying himself. I'll never forget that. Yeah. Then he got mad after a while, and yeah, I was mad. I didn't want it. I don't like driving when I'm flying around. It's no fun. It's no fun to me. Okay, riding a bicycle, I can do that riding the bicycle, I suppose. Because cops are less likely to pull over a bicyclist flying around. Because when a person rides a bike, some of the people, they tend to drive bikes like they're flying around, even sober. Yeah, so you can't really tell on a bicycle. Of course, you don't want to do it on a motorcycle though, because you got that big machine or little machine. That's kind of hard to do. Unless you're on private property or something, then that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, my friend Mike, let's see. Yeah, he traded a couple of things for. Okay, shut up. What was it? Come on. Come on. Where are you? Come on. No. No. How do I do this? Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Oh yeah. Here's Mike's vehicle. He traded it in. Sorry about the light. Okay. Well, Wendy is kind of doing okay. Yeah. Nice, huh? That's his four-wheeler for his land inside his shed. He traded his snowmobile and another four-wheel for it. Of course, the dealer made out like a bandit, of course, but well, that's my. Yeah, yeah, he has that now, but he traded his other one and his snowmobile for it. He traded his other one and snowmobile. The other one wasn't his Good though. Plus, he had to pay cash himself because you know how dealers are. Yeah, I know. But you can't stop Mike. Mike's the type of guy you can't stop him. Once Mike makes up his mind, he does it. You can't stop him. I just let him. Then if he starts complaining, I'll just say, "Well, Mike, I can't stop you." But that's nice though. That is a nice vehicle. You can go through snow with that. Yeah, you can go snow with that too. Plus, he's going to get his, or he might. He says he might get his 1997 Ford Explorer back. Yeah, he says because he misses it, pulling stuff with it. Yeah, the Explorer, that's the one with the V6 engine. He claimed it was a cop vehicle. Right. No cop vehicle. Should have seen him when he took off on that thing. It was like a train. He stepped in, it was like a train. It was like a train going, you know. It was like a train. Well, it was a good vehicle though. No, it was a good vehicle. Yeah. You can pull a lot of stuff with a Ford Explorer, the 97. What was it? No, it was 1998. That's right. It's a huge vehicle. You go inside, you look back, it's like an airport hangar. It's just huge, you know. It's just huge. Yeah. I hope he gets it back. I don't know. It depends on his friend if he'll sell it or not, or what's the deal. I don't know. I think Mike misses that vehicle. No, that's true. But he got it at an auction. It was like a V6 engine. It had only what was it, 60,000 miles at the time, which is kind of low for that year in a way. And it didn't look bad. A little rust here and there. You know, you're in Minnesota, you know, you're going to get rust. So you can't help that. But yeah, it's a nice Explorer. Plus, you got that other vehicle. Bought it in Windham. He bought some hybrid car. Yeah, you plug it in and then you put gas in. He says with combined, he averages 119 miles to the gallon. Yeah, which I believe, but better hope that battery don't. Yeah, Chevy Spark. Is that what maybe it was called that? Let me think. But it's a hybrid anyway. I just hope that battery lasts because they say the replacement battery. Did he say was like $10,000 or something like that? Very expensive to replace the battery. Very expensive. Well, my battery, I just get in a regular battery shop and 2 easy cables. So easy, even a 6-year-old kid could do it. With the Park Avenue, you had about 10,000 screws inside. That was really funny. Oh boy. Park Avenue, you had all these screws just for a battery. Oh boy. Yeah, even my mechanic, Steve, in Wadena, would tell me, he says, "Yeah, Randy," he says, this battery here sure has a lot of screws. But Steve says, "Oh yeah, but I could get it on pretty quick." He says, I know some garages guys would complain about stuff like this. He says, but I don't complain. I just get it done. Yeah. That's one of the few things I missed to Wadena was Steve's alignment. Yeah, that's a very good garage. Independent garage is one of the few that are any good to me, you know. One of the very few. Yeah. Oh, shucks-a-roo. Oh man. Yeah. Oh yeah, this thing here in the 60s, I accidentally busted that when I dropped it on the floor. Still, it works. That was kind of a bummer. I hate dropping stuff. But as I get older, I tend to forget. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Or a penny even, I know. Yep, some of those vehicles, they seem to have a lot of screws these days, you know. Yeah, vehicles are just getting harder and harder all the time. Then these new vehicles, I mean, they just electronics galore. And then when you look at the sticker prices in these vehicles, they're like, oh geez, many of them I've seen them over $100,000, over $100,000 for a vehicle. And some of those vehicles, I mean, I've seen vans, guy almost 10 years old, and I swear they want like $25,000 for it. And to me, the van looks plain. It's good for hauling, but it's plain. They want $24,000 or something for a used van. You know, I've seen that, and you never know how they took care of it before that. Yeah, you look at the stickers of today's vehicles. The prices are just astronomical. Oh, and I heard too that electric vehicles just aren't selling at all. Yeah, I think people, I don't know. They must, I think the first people who bought it must have had problems. Then they went to the forums, and then the others that waited for it said, oh, I'm not going to buy an electric vehicle. Not me, man. I'm not going to buy an electric vehicle. Yeah. But then the Tesla my nephew has, yeah, it does run real good. It did have some problems, but oh, hey, little Will. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just talking about vehicles and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's been not too good of a year for me, just a year of bad luck. Yeah, a year of bad luck. Well, I was on yesterday. I'm on today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I haven't watched one NFL football game. I haven't watched one Major League Baseball game. I haven't watched one NBA basketball game or an NHL hockey for years. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it gets better. Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, most of my life I've had bad luck. No. I wouldn't live with them because, for one thing, I made my breathing machine, and I just have a medical condition where comes out this way. It's a medical condition. I actually take pills for it. It's no fun, It's no fun. But what can I do? Like I say, when you're a younger man working in temporary employment services, they give you the worst jobs. Then you're desperate for money. You have to take it. Suppose I could have washed dishes, but no, I don't take illegal pills. It's like Pepcid AC. It's for helping with food, little Will. No, I don't do illegal stuff. No, it's not black pills. I'll give you guys an education. They were kind of orange. Oops. But they're now white. They're white pills, and I already took one, so I don't want to take any more. No. I don't sell pills I need. Sorry. Yeah, but they're Pepcid types of pills, so that way, I can swallow food. It helps me swallow food. I take one little one a day. It does help somewhat, but then sometimes later on, it comes out the wrong way at times. Yeah. But like I said, I blame For my breathing problems and coming out like this, I blame myself. Okay, I smoked cigarettes. That was bad. I worked in crappy temporary employment service jobs where they didn't have protection. And you can't really sue those companies because remember, when you work for a temporary employment service, you're a contractor. You're an employee contractor for the temp service. So you can't go sue the company that doesn't provide you with stuff. See, they got you under the barrel, those companies. They're pretty smart. That's why a lot of times they take a bunch of temp service people. So that way you don't have to pay insurance or pay for their medical stuff, you know. They're see, when you work for a temp service, you're an employee contractor or something like that, and yeah, when I was a younger man, I didn't want to wash dishes because I wanted something better in life. I was hoping for factory work, like assembly work, easy assembly, one each time, one screw on each time, one rivet or whatever. But those jobs are disappearing in the 80s. At the time they were going to Mexico, but then after a while, those jobs went to China, But what can you do? What can you do? I mean, we were losing all those factory jobs, They were getting replaced with computers and stuff, Yeah, they're getting replaced with computers, and we have lots of unskilled people out there, and some people like that are unemployed, causing problems. You used to be surprised you're not being security guard for some place, Some of those people that live hand to mouth, I mean, some look pretty darn tough, really. It's a shame. I don't know. It's hard to do. You got a lot of competition. Got a lot of competition in this world. China and Russia are together. See, in the 90s, the United States at the time, they could have been allies with Russia, but they blew it at the time. They blew it because Russia's leader, Boris Yeltsin, wasn't very smart, I mean, he did a great thing, get rid of communism, but as a leader, Yeltsin was always drunk. Instead of concentrating on leading this country, he was always drunk. All the time. Yeltsin was a drunk. And then after that, crime went way up in Russia, and then Putin came on the scene and cleaned up the crime, Would I marry a Russian lady? It's a good question. I don't know. I have no idea. I think I'd be safer. No, that was me. That was Mikhail Gorbachev. That was before Yeltsin. That was Mikhail Gorbachev, the communist. He was the last communist leader before the Soviet Union collapsed. No, there's another one after that when they had a revolution. But then Boris Yeltsin went to the Kremlin with a piece of paper reading in front of a crowd. Yeah, it was Gorbachev. Yeah, Mikhail Gorbachev at the time. The press loved him and stuff like that at the time in the United States. No, it's all right. It's from way back. I remembered. Yeah, I remembered. Or just think this. Oh, I know I've said this in other shows, but there's a guy named Kalashnikov. Okay, the AK-47, right? That was invented by Kalashnikov. See, he invented it back in World War II, and he only did it for patriotism. Just think, they made 100 million of those. They were selling at $100 a piece. Imagine if he would have lived in the United States and got $100 a piece for 100 million of those things. Just think how rich that guy would have been. But when he was in Russia, he was in an interview, lived in this dumpy-looking house. Very, very dirty. Didn't look too good. Yeah. I thought to myself, oh, I felt sorry for him. It's Reagan. Reagan was a Secretary of Labor or something like that. Yeah. Reagan. Ronald Reagan at the time did some acting in Hollywood, and then after that he got into politics as governor of California. You know, it depends who you ask. He was very popular in the 80s. Remember when he went against Mondale, the senator of my state of Minnesota, the ex-vice president? He won every state except for Minnesota and Washington, D.C. Reagan won every state when he beat Mondale. You'll never see that again. That was the most impressive feat I've ever seen. He won every state. Some of these questions I ain't going to answer. I'm not even going to answer those questions. Yeah. Hello there, TB. Yeah, thank you, TB. You must be new here. Yeah, you must be new. Yeah. Unless if you been someplace I didn't know. Yeah. No. Oh. Ow. Why, do you know him? I don't know if you know him or not. Hey, you never told me. You never told me. You never told me. Oh, yeah. So you do know each other. Okay. So you do know each other. Okay. You had me fooled. Oh, well. Oh, well. Fooling me isn't hard to do. Life kind of had its downs this year from all the bad luck I had, you know. Didn't have enough money to travel, and, you know, of course, the gas prices were once again high this year for a while. Now it's went way down, which was a miracle. Yeah. Because when my sister got me the 2003 Grand Marquis, gas was like $3.89 a gallon. So luckily for me, the car was much cheaper because now with gas at $3 a gallon, that vehicle will be worth over $10,000 now. See, that's how a person figures out vehicles is by gas prices. If gas prices are high, the gas guzzler is usually higher. No, wait. No, if the gas prices are cheap, the gas guzzlers are higher. Gas prices are high, the gas guzzlers are cheaper. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. TV. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, anyways, just have to think where to go this year. Yeah, it'll just be a drive. That's all. So I have to think of some place for the future. Yeah. Well, I won't be going on ice anymore like I used to, or go near the ice or go near snow. Yeah. Now with my rear wheel drive, I won't. Yeah. Yeah. Last year it hardly snowed in Minnesota. I think one day in the. Oh yeah. Let's see. One day in the year, I think. Um, 1 or 2 days, I think. No, one day we kind of had a heavy snowfall, but not heavy. But 2 years ago, we had a day where the snow just totally dumped. Then I got stuck at the Park Avenue at Walmart one day, and there's like 20 of those people that were blowing snow. Not one of them came up and helped me or anybody else. I got stuck. No, I don't look like Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson had a square shaped head, you know. No, I wouldn't look like Mr. Wilson. No. I don't know what they look like anymore. I don't know anymore. The only thing I know is I'm getting more wrinkles all the time. I'm getting more and more wrinkles. You know. Well, ouch. Oh, it hurts. I'm getting more wrinkles. And that's the way it goes when you get up in age. You just get more and more wrinkles, and that's it. Yeah. How old am I? I'm 59 years old. Um, well, if you're talking about the TV show, I didn't really watch that, but in the comics, they made him kind of a menace. Yeah, because I used to read Dennis the Menace comics. Yeah, when comics came in the newspaper. Yeah, I remember the newspaper coming to the door. I always read the comics. Yeah, yeah, that's when comics were funnier than they are now. Yeah, I remember the family circus. The parents were accusing kids of doing something. They all say "not me," then they have a "not me" ghost run around. Yeah, Bill Keane would draw something like that. It was just different. Yeah, I know. 60 years old. Imagine that, huh? I wonder if I could make it that far. Oh boy. Oh no. 9 days. Oh yikes! I'm scared. Yeah. No, not really. Oh, for celebration? No, not really. I think I might travel on my birthday. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should travel. That'd be fun. Just take my car and travel someplace. Yeah. No, that car's fun to travel. Oh, it's fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fun. They said the only thing that has major problems with that car is the lights. Yeah, yeah, there's from the Blue Lake Productions. Yeah, I'm kind of doing all right. Yeah, it's the 14th of October. Yeah, so let's see, 9 days till now. I hope I can make it till then. I hope I can make it. Oh, I didn't think I'd live this long. I didn't think I'd live past 50, to be honest with you. I thought 40 was a miracle once. No, I figured I'd live past 40. I was just kidding on that one, but yeah, 60 years old. Yeah, my father lived to be 76 and my mother lived to be 78. Yeah. Do a birthday stream. I'm thinking of traveling. Traveling would be more fun. Yeah, the trouble is, no, not now, Dave. No, not right now. I had my two, and that's enough. I don't want to blow up. Yeah, it's one thing I learned in life is you take enough, so you control your brain, kind of. That's what you do. Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Speaking of ladies, it was mentioned earlier. Of all the ladies in foreign countries, I think I'd take the ones in Vietnam. Have you seen Vietnam Night? You ever seen those women? Wow. Wow. Yeah. Birthday cake, it's going to be a small birthday cake. Very small. Lack of funds. Plus, when you travel, it costs money. So, yeah, my car doesn't get that good a gas mileage, especially when you climb the hills. If I go by hills to climb, that really takes away the gas mileage because my car is not hill friendly, so to speak. I mean, it climbs hills like nothing, but the 8 cylinders, and it takes a little more gas. We'll tub of birthday cake. Um, I think I did eat a lot of the big birthday cake I had. Yeah. I know 2 years before, I bought a king size birthday cake I gave to a neighbor once. I ate about a fourth of it and it was almost expired. It was like a day before, and I asked my next door neighbor, and my next door neighbor took it. And well, of course, this lady, she had like 7 kids. So yeah, they came, finished the cake in one day, which I was happy. Yeah. Yeah. Hy-Vee grocery store does make excellent cake. Yeah. Sometimes, well, the guy with the white dog, I don't talk to him anymore. He lives in Wadena. I don't go to Wadena. If you want to visit him, you go to Wadena. You go up there. I'm not going up there. You go up there. You go up there. And I don't think he'd like you. I doubt it. Well, maybe he would. I don't know. You'll have to talk to him. Yeah, Steve, he's trying to stir up stuff again. Trying to do the stir. No. Doing the stirring. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, and I'm just saying, I just would want to go up there because, like I said, his dog like peas and craps not only my yard, other people's yards. And he got away with it. It's just it's sad he did that. I mean, if you would ask nicely, a good neighbor, if he asked me, well, could I have my dog do my business? I'll pick it up. I mean, I would provide him with a garbage can. I would have done it for him, but he hated me for whatever reason. I don't know. He just hated me for whatever reason. Sometimes people will hate you for little or no reason. Then they just take one look at you and they don't like you. You know? Yeah, that's the way he was. I'm not going to answer that question, Dave. I'm not going to answer questions like that. Let's have better questions, please. Yeah, I know, but we're getting too controversial. I'm trying to grow the chat room. I'm trying to grow, but we're not growing. We're stuck with the same number all the time. We got to start growing. You guys want women. You guys are always saying there's no women in the chat room. Okay, I'm all right. Well, there's a reason they don't come in this chat room. The women, there's a reason because our chat room is too dicey. You know. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they missed the polls at all. No, no. It's just that with my show, it's mostly men that are the audience. There are a lot more men than women. I think when I checked, I think my audience is probably 75% men and 25% women, it's mostly men. See, that's the thing about these ladies, if you have any ladies out there that well, it's got to be an adult though, that need help with their YouTube channel, I'm here. I won't hit on them. I really won't. And if I did, they can tell on me, right? I'm sure you. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot you guys don't have ladies as friends. I mean, you might. Okay, you might. Who knows? Maybe you've got girlfriends, for all I know. But you keep yours a secret. That's fine. You keep yours a secret. That's all right. You don't want your girlfriend to be taken by some YouTube yo-yo, right? You don't want to be taken by him. But I doubt it, though. I'm sure your girl is loyal to you, and yeah. Well, wish I knew, then I would do it. But trouble is, with my age of 59, 60, a lot of the ladies that are attracted to me lately, you wouldn't want them. Believe me, if you're a younger person, which I know you are, Will, you will not want them. Believe me, I know Dave definitely wouldn't want them. I know that. Huh. The way some of them look, you guys would be saying to yourself, well, taking them is like taking a muskrat. Yeah, I'll say a muskrat this time. I'm always saying warthog. I'll say muskrat. Yeah. Yeah. You would want my rejects. Yeah, you wouldn't want my rejects. Well, when you guys are young, there's your chance. You never know. Never know who you get. You never know. Well, Dave, you know mechanics, which I believe you. If you can get yourself a cool car and fix her up, that'll attract ladies. Yeah. Maybe you could do that, Dave. There you go. Maybe Will, he has a skill in something. Then Will can do it too. Do they smell similar too? You're too small to drive? Oh. Oh, you're not of age yet. You're just a teenager. Oh. I don't know what you're doing in my boring chat room. I mean, there's plenty of younger people in the chat room. You can join some Christian place where you can. Oh, you're a midget? Okay. Okay, little Will. Me too. I'm a midget too, then, I guess. Yeah. Okay, he's a little person. I'm a little person too. Yeah, I'm a little person too. I know. Yeah. Oh, unfortunately today, okay, as you know, Octawave today, I guess, was too busy because I tried to find Octawave and I didn't hear nothing about him today because we were supposed to have a show at noon, but something must have came up with the guy, you know. Something must have came up, you know. Maybe it's his employer. It was his employer at his job saying, "Hey, you! I want you at work right now, or you're desperately needed." Because some jobs are like that, you know. They'll call you in all the time, you know, if they need extra work and extra money. Where he lives out in Los Angeles, I don't know. But see, where he lives in Los Angeles, you know, rent is very high, as we all know. And Dave, I know you're frustrated with all the California people moving in your town and invading it, I guess. The California invasion. Well, speaking of the California invasion, don't you get any beautiful ladies from California come to your town, Dave? Huh? Oh, yeah. Don't you get those ladies from California? Mm, yeah. Or do they all look like bow wows and stuff? Kind of heavy set, roly poly types. Yeah. So are they the good? Are they? Yeah, I date a short lady. I've dated a couple of short ladies before, but not midgets. No, and I dated tall women and average women, but I haven't dated much. You know. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of rich people are moving to your town. Joe Rogan did. He lives in your town too, someplace. Joe Rogan lives in your town someplace. Probably one of the, you know, places where they. Yeah, they did. They did in Austin. I read about it. The house prices have went up so much that it just went up crazy. They say just skyrocketed. So if that old lady, say, bought her house in 1968 for, say, $20,000, that old lady would be a rich old lady now. She could take that house, sell it, get much bigger money, and live in some small town someplace else. You know, she live in a small town someplace else where it's much cheaper. Yeah. But then when a person lives in a small town nowadays, you got to kind of look over the town very carefully. I'm not rich, so I don't think of those kinds of questions. Oh, it's getting gentrified. Well, yeah, yeah, there's some areas that are getting rebuilt. Yeah, Minneapolis, we used to have a lot of cool old buildings, but they tore all those down and rebuilt them into these class buildings. And then everybody says, nobody visits downtown anymore. I wonder why. Well, building ugly glass buildings is why. I mean, the IDS building is like an all glass building in Minneapolis. It looks okay, but it doesn't wow you, you know. But as time went by, they all built like the IDS and they all looked ugly. See, that's my breath. Take my breath away. Take my breath away. Take my breath away. I want to take my breath away. Huh. Yeah, I sing sometimes. I'm not very good at it, though. I'm not a very good singer. I sing like key. Let's see, what songs do I remember offhand? I like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. See how terrible I am? I'm just such a talentless hack. So talentless I am. Such a very yeah. You're being modest. Or when you're mad at someone, you singing an evil voice at you. Oh, you know that, Dave? Oh, you know that. You read minds, Dave. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Dave. You're a mind reader. Yeah. Yeah, you put on your hat and read the minds. Yeah. No, I never did sing in karaoke, no, because I really don't go places per se anymore, you know. I don't really go places per se. Like I say, this year has just been a washout for me. Total washout. The last couple of years has been a washout. Yeah. Yeah, I did my YouTube video in Wyndham, Minnesota. That was a lot of fun. I mean, they actually had the courthouse in Wyndham, Minnesota, like in the middle of an island, surrounded by buildings on each side. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, they had this huge courthouse in Wyndham. Yeah, Wyndham was very busy. The traffic, it was just maddening. It was the town only had like 4,700 people. You think a town like had 20,000 or something? It was just a madhouse at Wyndham. And let's see, and then I went to Winnebago, and there wasn't much there. I talk to my neighbors? No, not really. Neighbors don't talk to each other really anymore. Ever since the social media thing, you know, ever since social media, and I'm on social media talking to you guys now. So. Yeah, well, my roommates, yeah, we ignore each other mostly. Yeah, we ignore each other. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, people love it. Yeah, social media has changed the world, Will. It's changed the world for better or for Octo, yeah, I tried to call you earlier. You weren't there. Yeah. Yeah, see, I tried to call you. We were supposed to do a noon show, Octo, but some. Oh, you're sleeping? Okay, that's a good reason. Okay, yeah, I'm a small channel anyway. But if you ever interviewed a bigger channel, though, Octo, you know, yeah. Say, say, Octo. Hey, Quirt, what's the most fun you had this week? Well, what did I, oh, let's see. What's the most fun? I think wasn't that. I think I was doing an advertiser on YouTube. That was probably the most fun. And a little bit of driving my vehicle. That's fun too. You know, driving around a little bit in my vehicle, my Grand Marquis. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah, that's a lot of fun. So, well, you did. Yeah, that's cool, Octo. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. See, Octo, sometime you should get a chat show. I'll be your first guest, okay? Octo should get his own chat show since he's got 100 subscribers and some experience. I'll be his guest. How's that sound, Octo? I'll make a deal, and then we'll help you get other guests. Any guest you want, friend or foe, it don't matter. Certain foes, I'll stay away from you, but because I want to build you up, Octo. I want to build you up. I want to build you up. But if you're too busy, I don't understand. You know, or maybe you got the jitters. Yeah, I used to have the jitters too. Yeah. Um, you see, Octo, I can repost your show, but not many people see what I post. Mine averages between 18 and 26 views. It doesn't average that high, Octo. It doesn't average that high. Most people ignore me, you know. Most people ignore me. That's all right. Yeah, a little wilderness sarcasm. Um, he, Dave, in case, let's see, I guess all of you are in the same group or something. See, those of you that are not in the group, sometimes some people bring up the name Mum and Simmy and Jimmy. Okay, I'll explain to those that aren't familiar. Simmy and Jimmy is a show. He has like shows like on 4 different channels, and yeah, he's controversial in his own way. He's like a variety channel, sort of, you know. So if you want to check out his channel, Simmy and Jimmy and stuff, go ahead. There you go. Those that are not familiar, see, because most people are not familiar with the channel. I know in you guys' world, you know, everybody knows him. Trouble is, most people don't. Not in any YouTube channel. Most people don't know anybody in YouTube channel. Most do not know. And that's a fact. Most don't know. Yeah, well, you know that, Octo, but I'm just talking about strange people who pop in to the show. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Maybe I should call you Octo. I don't know. I'll have to explain to you talking. It's easier than talking on chat. Now, but you maybe you don't want to do it tonight. That's maybe some other time. Yeah, maybe some other time, huh? Oh, you did? No, I was dead, Octo. I mean, I went to Los Angeles and had fun with Octo's mother. I don't recall doing that. How did I get to Los Angeles if I never been there? Explain, Dave. Dave, I haven't went as far west as I think Cortez, Colorado's as far west as I've been, Dave. Wait, no, Hinsdale, Montana. Hinsdale, Montana. That's not even close to Los Angeles, Dave. Hinsdale, Montana, and I got YouTube videos to prove that I was in Hinsdale, Montana. I got videos to prove it, Dave. And that was the real me, too. And that was when my vehicle was much nicer. Yeah. Of course, my camera was blurry at the time. But are you crying? Oh, don't cry, Octo. It's all right. Oh, there you go, Will. You're trying to start something. Let's stop that, okay? Let's stop the controversy, please. Yeah, it's impossible, Dave. It's impossible when I've never been to Los Angeles in my life. I've been as far as Hinsdale, Montana, and I've been to Cortez, Colorado. That was kind of west. Yeah. And wait, at Silver City, New Mexico. Wait, I was in eastern Arizona one time. Yeah, I was in eastern Arizona driving in the desert. That was kind of fun. But I didn't break down in the desert. I like the desert. Except for those old scorpions. What Dave means, those of you that are not in chat, Mama is a guy named Simeon Jimmy. And is it what are you guys advertising for him or what? Are you advertising for the guy? He does. They don't need our help. He doesn't. Yeah, you know. And I think instead of talking about this on my show, you should, yeah, yeah, whatever. Well, if you guys wanted, you might talk to him. It costs money to go on his Discord. You're going to have to pay for it. If you want to go on his Discord, and if you need money bad enough, go on GoFundMe and ask for money. Then maybe you can get on his channel and you'll have enough money. So he charges money to get on there, and I'll tell you. I don't go on his Discord too often, maybe once every 3 months, just to look. Because they're mostly younger people, and they're mostly intelligent people. They have all kinds of interesting stuff in his Discord. People are interesting. Most are nice. There's a couple that pick arguments, but if it's too dirty, he'll kick you out. Get Octo? No, you can get in there. It costs money. Okay, Octo, you can get a GoFundMe going for it. I'll pay some money as long as you have PayPal. Costs money to get in there. I can't get him in there for free, Dave. Sorry. I can't. But you see, Sensei Octo's got to start his own show. Oh, you need a small loan? Oh, $1 million. Yeah, okay. Well, well, for $1 million, you can live in retirement for the rest of your life in many towns in Minnesota for that kind of money. Of course, you'd be small towns with crappy internet service. Because the bigger towns, they want for houses like $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. Even in medium-sized towns, Mankato, 400,000, 500,000, New Ulm like 300,000, 400,000. Same with Waseca. When Wyndham's kind of expensive. To central Minnesota, you can still get some houses for probably 40, 50, 60,000. You'll have nothing to do. You'll have some kind of internet service is probably slower than molasses in January, Yeah, that's kind of internet you'll have. Unless you get a satellite dish, but then satellite dish, if it's cloudy, that'll block your internet too. Yeah, sometimes it happens like that. Well, I don't know when his next show will be on. Okay, what you got to do is you got to subscribe to his channel and pay attention. Just have to subscribe and pay attention. I say, if you guys want to be in his Discord server, get a GoFundMe going. Get a GoFundMe and explain. That's all I can tell you. That's what you do. If you're on here because you think that I'm going to get them to talk to you guys, then you guys have been on drugs that you shouldn't be on. Because I can't do that. Sorry. I wish I could. I would. But I can't. I really can't. He's a busy man. Very busy man. Someday I'll get someone to explain it for you. Somebody. All right. Well, oh, you don't want to be in there. Oh, I see. Yeah, he'd kick you out for your dirty talk. Yeah, he would. You're right about that. If some of the talk in this chat would be too dirty. And a lot of the times you people talk dirty in this chat room. You people like to, Twitter moderator moment. I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal though. Octo, you get your show going, I'll be your guest, okay? You set any rules you want. I think they'll like your show better. Because I'm very strict on word rules, and a lot of this audience here don't like it. But hey, you're different, Octo, than I am. And you be you, Octo. You be you. Always be you. I'll be guest. If you can get somebody with more talent or more subscribers than me, I mean, that's okay. Oh, for example, Octo, if you'd rather say Dave and Will's favorite performer on YouTube, Random Candor. Okay. If you can get Random Candor, Dave and will love it. They'll love it. Because, I mean, that's their favorite performer is Random Candor. Because, I mean, to Dave and Will, he's more talented than I am. Yeah. There you go, Octo. So I'll say, Octo, seriously. Well, not all of us, just you and me. Yeah, you and me. I can't get you big leaguers, Octo. I wish I could. I can't. I'm serious. I can't. I'm not lying to you. I wish I was lying to you, but I don't. Because in the major leagues of show business, it's different. I mean, these people are up here and I'm down here. I'm bottom. I'm the bottom. I'm the catfish. I'm catfish. Oh, an Octo show? Okay, well, you do separate shows then. Okay, I'll do one with Octo, and you and Dave can do one with Octo without me. Okay, and I'll just be a guest in the chat room. Okay, deal. That's a deal. That's a deal. Because that way we can compete for an audience. There you go. See? And Dave and Little Will, I think you guys are going to beat me. That's all right. I'll try. I know I'll lose. We'll be the mod. Yeah. Okay, there you go. There you go, Octo. There's a start. There you go. That's a start. Yeah, that's a start. There you go. The mods will be whose line is it anyway? If that's a major show, and she's paid like a lot of money, I don't know. Well, if you can, I don't know. I know I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it. Yeah, I am. I am flying. I am flying, yeah. But anyway, okay. You get your show ready sometime, Octo. I'll be your guest, and then David will be your guest. Oh, Octo. And then there'll be other people. It's a start, Octo. It's a start. I mean, you got to start from the bottom. Can't start from the top, Octo. I know you want somebody with 300,000 subscribers. I know. I wish I could get you that. But I don't have that power. I don't really have plans for Halloween. You want to do a Halloween show? Okay. Um, who you want to do a Halloween show with? Me. Let's see. I know Little Will and Dave are together, and your other show. Yeah. Okay. And no, Candor. Candor's controversial. You better be careful with Candor. Very careful with Candor. He's very controversial. That's why I wouldn't have on my show. Too controversial for me. Mr. Candor. I think sometimes he's trying to get rid of me, but oh well. Candor's Candor, and Candor does what Candor wants to do. Yeah. Yeah, he's a smart guy, but he does what he wants to do. And then he wonders why nobody watches him. Oh well. Oh well, say Laguerre. It don't matter to me. Because I'm a talentless hack too. I'm a nobody. I'm a talentless hack. I can't sing. I can't do characters. In my life is just nothing but a boring life. But oh well, that's c'est la guerre, right? C'est la guerre, or whatever that French word is. That's life. Yeah. Anyway, anyway. Bit. Oh, you want Biggs as your guest? Octo, I never talked to Biggs. If you can get him, that's fine. You'll have to talk to him. He won't listen to me. He won't listen to me. He won't listen to me, but he might to you, but he won't to me. He's up here. I'm down here. That's the way it is. He's here, me here. Yeah, but the thing is, but you can't start from the top, Octo. You can't start from the top. Octo, you should have seen me years ago when I had like no viewers when I was live on chat. It was like 3 months in a row I'd have no viewers, and I just talk to myself and answer myself, you know? Here's the time, Octo. We're for a year and a half. Oh boy. Well, let's see. Like I say, for a first show, if Little Will and Old School Dave wants to go first on your show, Octo, that's fine. I'll come on second. Okay, deal. That's a deal. But we'll have separate shows. I think that'd be best. Because if we're all together, it'll be a ratings failure. It'll be a ratings failure if we're all together. It'd be a ratings failure. But if we're separate on your show, I bet Dave and will be so big that you'll find replacements and you'll ask me to get lost forever. That's what's going to happen. That's okay. I say thank you, Octo, for your opportunity. You've been great to me, and I'll never forget you. That's what'll happen. I do not debate politics. And the only one I know that's liberal that will debate politics, if to be on your show, Octo, is Random Candor. That's the only one I know. Everybody else I know on YouTube that I kind of talk to, but I'm a non-political person. If it's politics, I'm not going to show for politics. You can forget it. The answer is no. I refuse. And I want to end this show. So we'll talk sometime. Let me know when you get your show going, Octo. You can have it any way you want, all right? Bye. Have a nice day.